business part. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get everything going. All right, this off. What is this off right here?
No, it's rolling right now, man.
It's rolling. It's rolling.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Yeah. Yo, this is Larry Beecham. I'm here in St. Petersburg, Florida with my man Dave Sharp and my business partner Shay Feemster, and we are excited to be here. Just a blessing and an honor to just spend a few moments with a co-founder of Empower Network. We drove up. Shay actually flew in from North Carolina. I drove up from Tampa to spend a little time with Dave here in this corporate office. And well, first of all, this is as real as it gets to be in their corporate office here in St. Petersburg. But also to pick Dave's brain a little bit, you know, what we couldn't get on camera, you'll get from us by and by. But wanted to just kind of ask Dave a question. Not all of them, yeah. We're going to give a couple away. But Dave, for the people that are going to see this video, you know, we sat here and had a really good conversation, really down to earth, one-to-one, man-to-man kind of conversation about Empower Network, what it's already accomplished and what it's going to accomplish. So from your standpoint, we target people who need money now. Yeah. We target people who have decided that I've been pursuing a job, I'm pursuing employment in a traditional manner. Right. There is nothing out there that I can find. It doesn't matter what my resume says, but I'm ready and open for something to put food on my table and to take care of my family. So that being said, we are positioning Empower as that option, but from your standpoint, how do you see them benefiting from Empower Network?
Well, yeah, now it's a good question, and you know, I think that we're in a situation right now, economically, and I think mentally, with a whole lot of people, that people are just kind of fed up a little bit. And it's not only that they want to make money, but they also want to start enjoying life a little bit more. And you know, my story is that, you know, I came from a place of struggle, defeat. I was here. You're gonna shoot our camera guy over here is telling us. So, you know, my story, and for those of you who don't know my story, you know, I like to tell it because I think that it's important to tell people, show people, and explain to people what is possible. You know, I came from a place to where I was homeless, living on the streets, addicted, you know, living a life that was by a lot of it was my decision. And, you know, I came to a point where I hit rock bottom and had to make a decision about what I wanted to do in life. And I got clean. I've now been clean for 4.5 years. You know, after about 2.5 years, I was like, you know, being clean is cool, but being broke sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
So I was on a construction site one day, and you know, I was approached by a guy who got me involved in, or offered a network marketing company. Mm-hmm. And so I got in, not knowing really anything about how to be an entrepreneur. I got in, and I drove an old 1990 Ford F-150. It was the biggest piece of crap rust bucket you've ever seen in your entire life, and I called it Vistaprint, right? Okay. Because, and Vistaprint's a great company, just an example. I got the free magnets, and I put the magnets on my truck, and I thought that people were going to call me, and they looked at, here's what I can tell you that they said in their head. That's the last guy I'm calling, because I don't want what he's got at all. So I had skills. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't know how to take the skills that I had and make them profitable. So I stuck and stayed. And obviously, if you're watching this video, that you've gotten involved, you've said yes, or you're on the verge of saying yes to something, and you have skills, you have a dream, you're positioned. You just need something to tip you, to push you over the edge, and that's what we're doing, and that's what obviously we're talking about here. But I got involved in the home-based business industry, and it obviously showed me, after not quitting and after going through a little bit of pain, how I could take the skills that I had and start making them profitable. So I started to become successful. I started to make some money. But I also identified a lot of problems inside of the industry. And I don't think we need to talk about all the problems of having a job. I think that people understand those issues. You work 40 hours a week, 40 years, to then realize after those 40 years that you've still got to work 40 hours a week if you want to continue to live, and Social Security's not going to pay for things, and it's dwindling anyways. And I could go on and on, but we don't need to waste time because I don't want to insult your intelligence watching this video. So you know, anyways, fast forward, you know, I was kind of grinding, trying to live the dream, trying to be a home-based business entrepreneur and all these different things, and I identified some problems. And so what we did, along with my business partner, was take all of those problems and bring a solution to them and allow people to be where they're at with the skill sets that they have and start making money immediately, and then we'll help them develop those skill sets as they grow and as they're making money. And that's kind of where we're at. Today, 8 months being old, we've got 30,000 customers, okay? We've done around $7 million in commissions paid out to our people. I want to say that again because I want you to think about that. And this is not in sales. This is in commissions paid out into the pockets of our people. We've got people like pastors from North Carolina, which I know is where you're from, who, guys, have never made money before. We've got people who you look at them, and we're having a laugh about this, who you say, this guy shouldn't be making money, but they are. Why? Because we've said, look, we're good at things. We're good at selling. We're good at writing. We're good at building sales funnels. And instead of giving you a bunch of paperwork and forms and charts and things that you have to go out there and learn how to be a salesman, we say, hey, let us do all the work, let us do all the selling for you, and you just keep the money. Is that fair?
Absolutely fair. Very well said, man. Not much else I can say to that. The bottom line is this. As you look at the information that we're going to share with you, and as he already said, you're either one of two types of people at this point. Either you've already made a decision because you already know your circumstances, or you really need to make a decision, and this video is probably the last thing you need to watch so that you can pull the trigger. And as we like to say here, it's on this shirt, don't be a wussy. Whatever that means to you, don't be a wussy.
Do not be a wussy.
Don't be a wussy. Just take advantage of the opportunity. And I'm the kind of person that knows how to search their heart, and I know that it's time. And for you, it's probably time. Only you know that for sure. And I hope you take advantage of this opportunity. You have everything to gain. And if you do the research, if you do all the things that people should do when it comes to making a decision, you should circle back around and make the decision to click the button that's probably on the page somewhere, and if it's not, it will appear, to take advantage of Empower Network. So any final words, Dave?
Listen, here, I wouldn't have just anybody over at the corporate office. I've got probably a long list. My assistant just left, but she could probably get it for us, of people who
Right.
want to, come over here and meet, who want to get, me on calls and webinars, and who want to do live streams and things of this nature. And it's not. I'm humbled and grateful to be as busy and to be as blessed as I am, and as all the people that are in Empower Network are, who are involved with us. But these two guys right here are people who I had to set aside time. When my partner called me and said that they wanted to talk, and when they said they wanted to come over, it wasn't a hesitation. It wasn't maybe. It wasn't let me check my schedule. Here's why. It's because I've seen these guys. Larry mentioned something about doing your research. Let me save you some time. I've been watching these guys online and offline for several years now. Okay, these guys I've seen do things that a lot of people have tried to do but can't do. I've seen these guys teach and train and mentor people and give them the skill sets and the systems to take whatever kind of discombobulated skills that are kind of all fumbled like mine were when I first got started, and
Right.
organize them in a way that they can start to make money. So the reason why I invited these guys over, and these guys are not going to tell you that because they're going to be humble and say that, Dave, all this nonsense. The truth of the matter was I invited them over to say, guys, let's talk, let's cut a video, let me show your people that we're invested in you and your team, and that you guys should, bottom line, like the shirt says, don't be a wussy, just get in, make a decision, and when you do, not only are we going to show you, mentor you, teach you, and support you in earning the type of income that you deserve and desire, but we're also, and here's the most important thing, and I think it's more important than anything, is show you how to have fun doing it. Aren't you in a situation right now to where you're tired of grinding? Aren't you in a situation right now to where you're tired of being uncomfortable and controlled and having people tell you what you should and shouldn't say? Wouldn't you like to have an open door policy in a company that's going to let you grow and be the person that you are meant to be? As we've got people who have been in the home-based business industry for 20, 25 years who have never had as much fun as we're having here. Look, dress however you want to dress, do whatever you want to do, and you can still make money doing it. It's 2012, guys. Wake up, get in, click the button, and get in with these guys today, and we'll see you guys on the inside.
Awesome.
Peace.
Take care, guys.